One thing I love about OneAssure is that they're very fast. The responses are, you ask a doubt pretty much the same day, sometimes the same hour, I get a response. I don't have to wait for 5 days. My name is Rahul Venuraj. I'm the founder of a startup called GreyUp. Of course, we deal a lot with insurance, but primarily our focus is to help senior citizens with what we call our retirement essentials. We also help them with other things like making a will, tax planning, etc. Right. So I think there was a little bit of coincidence or let's say serendipity there as well. So basically, I never wanted to get into insurance per se. Right? I wanted to help seniors. This happened to be one problem that they're facing. So my intention was never to go to the route of setting up my own insurance firm or something, but I want to give advice. But on the other hand, I do know that claims is very important and you need a lot of support there. A lot of complexities can happen at each claim, and so I was always looking for a partner. It happens to be that the founder of Ruchit is actually someone who I've worked with in the past, and through some common circle someone told me that he's doing something in insurance. Check it out. So I checked out the website. The website was quite clear. It looked very promising for these kind of partnerships, and that's how I first approached, I think, Dhruv, and then through Dhruv had a setup. And for me it's really perfect because I get the right advice. I've got great support. Well, see, there are two basic things. One is the selling part. You need, because customers ask very pointed, specific questions. I know most of the answers now over time of the regular questions, but there's always this long tail of maybe 5-10% questions, the last bit that people ask specific doubts on. I get great support there. One thing I love about OneAssure is that they're very fast. The responses are, you ask a doubt pretty much the same day, sometimes the same hour, I get a response. I don't have to wait for 5 days. So that turnaround time is very important for us to close a case. But that's how it started with them. And then of course on the other side, the claims side also, I've seen a lot of action, not just with the insurer themselves, but even if required, I've seen OneAssure do a great job with the ombudsman, etc. So I'm quite positive there, and I think I'm very excited also. Obviously, we're selling a product that we actually don't want anybody to use. We don't want anyone to fall ill or have any kind of mental, physical trauma in the hospitals, but it's happening. And when that day comes, I'm sure that OneAssure will be there to help us.